Jai Shri Mataji, everyone. Jai Shri Mataji.
जय श्री माता जी।
Jai Shri Mataji. Jai Shri Mataji, Abhiman. How is everyone doing? Yesterday I had asked a question. Very good. Jai Shri Mataji. I had asked a question yesterday when someone asks you, of course, not a Saj Yogi or a new Saj Yogi. If he asks, why is it only Saj Yogis can have the privilege of being protection from God? Are not others creation of God? I got very good answers yesterday. I'm looking for more answers from all of you. Everybody, please pull in. Please share. Why do you think it is fair to say, or what Sri Mataji says, that how Sajugis are saved wherever they go, if there's any calamity or anything, they have a. What is that? How do you explain to a person? Anyone? Any more answers? Anybody? Why is it that Sajugis get, if the whole world is God's creation, why Sahajogis are given a special area, special, you can say, privileges? How would you explain to a new person? I got very good answers yesterday, saying that, oh, we are connected, so we do get that privilege because our spirit is awakened. Yes, that's all right. Very, very true. There's no right and wrong answer, children. Just share what you feel can explain this whole thing better. You can give examples, comparisons to someone who's really new to Sahaj Yoga. What, Supratim, what is your answer? How would you answer? That's right. Very nice, Aradhya. Yes. I mean, our Kundalini is awakened, we get realization that Ganas are with us and they protect us. Very nice. Yes. Very good answer. Very good. There is no wrong answer. These are all correct answers. We are only brainstorming to see what could be a good way of expressing without showing any ego. We can say to a non-surgery, you're created, but you are not connected with the pervading power, as similar to a mobile phone, which is manufactured but doesn't have the connection, or similar to it, Sejuga establishes the connection with the divine power, and that power protects us all the time. Oh, wow, wow, very nice. Very beautifully said. Very good, Achal. This is a good one. Sajugis are connected through Sahasrara with Shri Mataji and vibrations flow, and we have become a part of the Virat. So Sajugis are protected. Very good. Very, very good. Yes. We are part of the Virat body. Yes. Shri Mataji has a self-realization, and by doing Sage Yoga, she helps us get our realization. Yes, that's correct. And because each chakra is governed by different entities, and even though everyone is a creation of God, they don't get all the benefit of chakras. We have the benefit of all the chakras, hence saved from all the different. Wow, very good, very good. Very nice. Wow, good, good. Yes. Not entities, we will say deities. We refer entities for bhoots and badhas, okay? Because they are entities, right? They are individual dead souls and spirits. Yes, yes, yes. All right, very good, very good. Very nice. I like the SIM card answer. Good answer from Janvi also. Like a child who listens to his parents can be protected as the child follows instructions, but a child who does not listen cannot be protected even if the parents want to protect. Wow, wow, very good one. Nice, nice, Janvi. Good one. That's true. That's true. See, you have to be under yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Is you have to be in the reach of the divine to be able to be protected. And that follows even for Sahaja Yogis, even after doing Sahaja Yoga. If you're not in that Maryada, like say if you're out of the boundaries of Sri Ganesha, how will he protect you? You understand? So that's it. That's it. Spot on. So, like, say, for example, if you are a prime minister of a country, you will get the privileges, right? You will have bodyguards, you will have a seat, you will have a throne, sort of a thing. But if you are not, you have no, there is the authority, you should say. The word is authority. What happens is now you have the authority to awaken the Kundalini. You are authorized. You see, Shimadaji said that even if people can get the knowledge, but they don't have the authority and they try to raise your Kundalini, then the deities get upset because they do not have the authority. And Sahaj Yogis have the authority. The day you could get your Kundalini awakening, because you're born from Shrimadaji Sahasrar, from her photograph. So we get entry through Shrimataji. That's why we have that authority. Okay? So this authority is given by divine. And others might not get the authority because even if they say, yes, we are created, yes, we have all the same specifications, we are all having all our organs. But if you do not reach that point where you are in the vicinity of God, if I'm not connected, like the SIM card example, I'm not having my SIM card and I want my phone to work. Sorry, it won't work. So, similarly, as you said, you can explain that anyone, even in the superficial world around us, if I don't have the pass key, if I don't have the authority to enter a building, it could be, say, a Wipro or Infosys company. I don't have the authority. I can't enter. There are privileges. So, similarly, when you have your Kundalini awakened, you initiate it, you get the authority, you get the privileges of, and one of them is complete protection because you enter into that domain. And again, within Sahaja Yoga, again, now for Sahaja Yogis, if you are crossing the boundary all the time, you're not like Janvi said, if you are not listening to the parent, the child will take its own risk. He'll take his own course of path. Then what happens? He's playing with, say, he's crossed the firewall. Now, what do you do? No Mahakali power, no Hanumana power, nothing can protect you because you have jumped out of the thing and now say your laptop is unprotected. You don't put the firewall and say, oh, I want my laptop to be protected if I go and browse on the World Wide Web. No, I'm sorry. You need to have a firewall. You need to have a software that protects you, that checks for security updates and everything. Who does that? Very simple terms, you should say that. That's what happens when you awaken your Kundalini. You are inside. You can say your firewall is updated, say for example. You can say that in very lame words that you get that. Your laptop is upgraded to the highest level of software, you can say, and then you are working with the pros. So there's no ego about it, but just that you get that. And if you don't have it, like any laptop does not have the antivirus, doesn't have the firewall, doesn't have any kind of protection, but it is just like a package, but you have not installed it. You have to install it, you have to get connected. So, all very good answers. I'm very happy all of you are following it. But the essence, children, of this conversation is try to understand that how your assumption that you are Saj Yogis is something really, really great. Like I said yesterday, those who did not join yesterday, I was sharing that now the paper from, especially the group now here from India, your data will be processed and will be working with. Professor Miyata from Japan. And see now, who planned this? I didn't plan. You all plan? No, you just participated. You just came. It came to you your way, and you came. So divine has chosen you for this work. So similarly, now your whole interest, you keep your priority as connection. That's all. Shrimadaji, I just want to connect. I want to be connected to that whole. I want to have all the powers. I want to be in the vicinity, in that area of protection of all the deities. So you want to learn, you want to understand, you want to diagnose your chakras every time. See where is your shortcoming, work towards it, and that's about it. That's all you have to do. But keep it as your it doesn't have to be told. These are untold things that why in front of God, what do you want? What is your desire? What is your attachment? What is your silly things that we make a fuss about? No, nothing. Nothing is more important than that. So today, children, week 8, day 2, we are going to talk about this great incarnation. Shrimadaji, he's not just a realizer, he's an incarnation, he's a deity. Just like Kabir Das, just like Sri Markandeya, they have, in their times, how they have lashed out the people trying to bring their attention to God. Similarly, William Blake, born in London, UK, how in his time he found the superficiality, the mundane things, the way they brought down God Almighty, the church actually, the kings and queens, even arts and culture. So he was one, you can say, incarnation of Sri Bhairava himself, who fought, you can say, single-handedly, alone, all alone. So Shrimadaji talks about him. Today we will listen about him. We will try to imbibe his qualities. And why today this topic? Because this Friday, November the 28th, is his birthday. And still, lot many people in England do not recognize him. They have misrepresented his paintings, his artwork, his writings. But only a Sahaj Yogi can understand that he talked completely about Saj Yoga, or in all his works of arts and everything. They called him madcap in his time. Many people still don't understand him, as I said, bringing it down to a very, very low level of description. So we don't have to get there. But let us see let us understand through Shri Mataji's teachings and through our own Kundalini the depth and understanding of this great incarnation of Sri William Blake, who himself, as I said, is Bhairava. So naturally, he is our guardian angel of our left channel. So let us begin today's session, children, by opening our Sahasrara chakra, right hand above mother, about our Sahasrara. Observe the opening of Sahasrara. Here we say, Shri Mataji, please give us the Yoga Shakti. Increase our Yoga Shakti, Shri Mataji. Sustain my yoga. Please allow my spirit to spread its light in my attention. Shri Mataji, please give me the boon of your grace. Now below the Sahasrara is the heart pita, children. This is you can see a point of heart chakra connecting to your heart chakra. So here you say, Shri Mataji, by your grace, I am the pure spirit. Let us bring our awareness, our attention to that absolute self, the pure spirit. So here you say, Shri Mataji, by your grace, I am the pure spirit. The more you recognize yourself as a spirit, you will see more and more of Sahasrara petals will open up. Now switch your right hand with left hand. Now we have to touch the brain part where we want these vibrations to penetrate our brain, enlighten our brain. So we say, Shri Mataji, please come in my brain. Please reside in my brain. Make your room in my brain. Let this brain be controlled by you. Let this brain be guided by your divine wisdom, Shri Mataji. Please make me completely obedient to the God's will. See the flow of vibrations on top of your head, inside the brain. Shri Mataji, let your divine vibrations enlighten all my brain cells. Enter into my brain, Shri Mataji. Please enter into my brain. See what you're feeling, children. Now bring your hand back on your lap. Let us slowly raise Mother Kundalini and give ourselves a bandhan. Now we will light a candle. And before we do the candling, let us bow down to Mother Earth. Do Namaskar 3 times. Touching the earth on your forehead with your hand to pay homage to Mother Earth. So children, whenever you wake up in the morning from your bed, first thing you want to do is touch Mother Earth on your forehead. This is to recognize that, O Divine Mother, forgive us for putting our feet on you. Pay that respect, pay that homage to Mother Earth every single day. You will see your sensitivity to Mother Earth and your connection will deepen every day. Now bring your right hand on Mother Earth, left hand towards the candle, towards Shri Mataji and say, Shri Mataji, please awaken. Shri Mahakali. Shri Mataji, please awaken the power of Shri Mahakali, Shri Bhairava, Saint Michael in our left channel. And protect me from all the negativities of the left side. In this state, let us observe and watch Shri Mataji's talk on William Blake. This is a self-portrait of William Blake here. And here is Saint Michael, slayer of the demons. This is how he's represented. Again, very symbolic of your left channel. Shri Bhairava, shown on the right with the dog. That's how he is. And on the left is the Swayambhu in Nepal. Shri Mataji visited there and she said, yes, this is born from the Mother Earth, this image. So again, very powerful vibrations. How this deity protects on the left channel. Now, such a deity incarnated in England. Let us listen about this deity.
Because from the books you can't understand who he could have been. He was an incarnation of Bhairavnath. That's whom you call the Saint Michael or Saint George, who is, as you know, the saint, angel of England. That's why he had to incarnate. And for him, this was his role, to talk about divine in an open, fearless manner. He had to use symbolic language. He had to use. It's not difficult to understand him at all. If you are a realized soul, you will read through it, sometimes laughing, sometimes weeping, enjoying the whole drama, what he has tried to express. When I read him, I'm amazed at his sense of humor. How he openly comes out with such remarks. I feel he is like Markandeya in India, or Kabir Das in India, who slashed the whole society with their sword all the time to see that they are brought to the proper shape, without fear, but so gentle. If you read A Song of the Tale, it's so gentle. And all of them who wear him perhaps or are the same style, extremely open, straightforward, you can say even blatant, and extremely gentle. The vision of Christ that he has described is the one which he sees through his own enlightened eyes. And he sees that the vision is completely distorted, is the opposite of what Christ was. I also felt the same way. I took my birth in a Protestant Christian family. I was shocked the way the Christians were. I said, are these the Christians? Now the point he brings forth is very clear cut. You can understand that in the mannerism, if you are gentle, I'm sorry, I'm afraid, I doubt. Just look at that. It's very commonly we use this language. He says that Christ was not a gentleman of that kind. I also say, I'm not seeking election. I'm not here to please you. But I'm here to make you please yourself, to enjoy yourself, to have your all wealth enjoyed, manifested. That is how he also put the vision of Christ before you, that he was not a gentleman who would go around and be extremely gentle to people and nice to them, superficially, only the mannerism of it. But he would be so gentle with the people who are lowly. He created divinity out of fishermen who were ordinary people, uneducated. Absolutely, we can say people who were one of the lowest in the strata of society. He picked them up and made them divine. He didn't go to the ministers and the prime ministers and the governors. He did not. When you see all the great people who are supposed to be looking after the religion part of it, they are busy only with governors, and they are only busy with the kings and the queens who must go and bow to them. They are politically activated people. How can a divine person get into this mess of politics which human beings have created? But we don't understand it because we try to rationalize everything. And thank God he's the one who talked against rationality. and against all the intellectual ideas of putting down Christ to the mere level of a human being. Because he was himself divine and he could understand Christ. He was so much pestered and actually persecuted that he used to get depression sometimes. And he had problems of money, problems of convincing his brother and sister, everybody trying to make him feel uneasy. Such a fine soul came on this earth to talk of Jerusalem. What did he mean by Jerusalem? What is Jerusalem? We go to Jerusalem for pilgrimage. Why? Because Christ was born there. England will become Jerusalem when Christ will be born here. But how many of English people today care for the spirit? The English language itself is such a funny one that we use the word spirit for drinking, the spirit that you call alcohol, spirit for the dead souls which hang around, many more here, and spirit for the Atma, the spirit. When he came on this earth, the Industrial Revolution had not taken its respite. People were still entering into those mills, as he calls them. And he saw the scribes, how they were behaving, and he saw the whole myth of religion. He does not know that all religions were doing the same nonsense everywhere, not only Christianity. You go to any other country and see every religion is the same style of a nonsense which is opposite of what the prophets told them, of what the incarnations told them, of what all the great sages told them. This is not only about Christianity, but still nobody can forgive it, because Christianity has a special fervor, has a special road, has a special meaning. That's what he's tried to also say, that Moses came on this earth to lay down the code of conduct, the morality, the moral things. And also he describes Milton as a person who describes a deity who is above everything, a puritanical deity. But he describes the divine humanity. Also he describes the Christ who came on this earth for the emancipation of human beings. Not to tell them don't do this and don't do that. That was all right at the time of Moses, in the beginning of it, the code of it. And he calls it a moral Christianity. Meaning immoral must be. Because if you force someone into something and pass such laws and regulation at this time, modern times, it's going to be impossible for human beings to follow, and they'll fall into some other traps. Strict rules of anything imposed on people who are not realized soul can push them into some sort of problems. They can become criminals, they can become violent as a reaction, and we see the reaction today acting, that the hypocrisy of the whole thing is exposed. Like
Children, now see, observe your chakras. One by one, we'll start with the Muladhara chakra. Your entire left channel can be cleared out. One by one. Here you say, Shri Mataji, please awaken Shri Ganesha, Nirmal Ganesha, pure Ganesha, and establish the blessings of purity in our Ganesha principle. This is the base of your palm, not a finger, base of your palm. Yep. Have an intense desire for complete purification. Purification in our thoughts, mind, behavior. Let there be complete decency in my behavior, attitude, dressing, clothing. Inside and outside, everything should be pure, which Sri Ganesha can grant you. Shri Mataji, please awaken Nirmal Ganesh. We'll go to the Swadhishthan. Here we say, Shri Mataji, please awaken Shri Saraswati, the mother of all knowledge. Please grant me the power of pure knowledge of pure music, pure art forms, education, sciences, and the holy scriptures of the world. Please give us the knowledge of the divine laws, of the subtle system, how it works, the in-depth understanding, the Nirmal Vidya. Again, we should have complete dedication to this knowledge, to this pure knowledge. Let there be no other desire but to seek pure knowledge. That's all. Pure desire, pure knowledge. You all are students, and that should be your highest thing. Purity, chastity, and seeking pure knowledge from Sri Saraswati. Let there be no distractions from social media, friends, anyone who takes you away from this desire. You should know that it is something you want to avoid. Deliberately, you should know if it is something against this aim of yours, you should avoid it and work towards this desire to be fully detached. So you can go to the feet of Sri Saraswati. Next, left nabhi, middle finger. Here we say, Shri Mataji, please awaken. Shri Lakshmi, Shri Gruha Lakshmi. Dissolve all hatred, all anger. Neutralize all rigidity, complexities, miserliness. Make me fully satisfied, Shri Mataji. Let me overcome all desires over matter, money. Shri Mataji, you take care of my well-being. I leave it to you, O Divine Mother. This chakra is very closely connected to the mother, children. If you have any irritability, anxiety, nervousness, you should sit with the candle and say, Shri Mataji, burn away all negativities, imbalances of my left navi and cool me down, soothe my left navi. Some of us complain about, oh, we are not getting justice. No, we don't ask for justice, we do justice. If others are not being just, you leave it to Shri Mataji. It's not your job. Just say, Shri Mataji, make me dharmic, make me just. So your left nabi should soothe down, completely calm down. Next is left wide. Here we are, Shimadaji. Please make me my guru. Now, how? By becoming disciplined, you have to say, Shimadaji, make me disciplined, strict with myself. Let me take to a penance. To achieve any knowledge, you have to keep this penance. Even to achieve vibratory awareness, that is, ask for the state of tapasya, complete concentrated attention towards developing our vibrations. Shrimataji, let me pay attention to my shortcomings and overcome all my desires for food, comfort, all baser desires. Let me overcome them. Make me my own master. So, say you have a weakness for social media, going on the phones and all. You have to overcome it. It cannot rule you. Shrimadaji, make me overcome all the desires, all the weaknesses that take away my attention from the spirit. Next, left heart. Here we say, Shrimadaji, please awaken Sri Shiva. Forgive me if I have hurt anyone or harmed anyone. Forgive me for my slavery, flattery, superficiality, false pride, false humility. Please remove all aggression, all the fear from my heart. Observe the flow on your left heart. Next, left Vishuddhi. Shrimadaji, please burn away all the adultery in my relationships. Please purify all my relationships. Remove all the guilt. Let me face my shortcomings. Remove it from the roots without feeling guilty. Feeling guilty is an escape, so we should not get into that. But find our faults and remove it, completely remove it in the light of our spirit through these vibrations. Cleanse out completely. Next, our left agya. Here again, the place of Sri Bhairava, who incarnated as Sri Mahavira. As William Blake, we say, Shrimadaji, please awaken Sri Mahavira, Sri William Blake in our left agya chakra. Make us fearless. Give us a divine vision, enlightened vision, Shrimadaji, of seeing the truth, the reality. Also, he gives us a good sense of humor. We can see the drama behind all the worldly problems. We ask for Shrimadaji, give us a state where we can become extremely open, straightforward, and gentle at the same time. Give us the power to talk about the divine, about Sage Yoga fearlessly. Sehastrar, we say Shrimadaji, please burn away all the doubt within me, self-doubt, and doubt in God. Let there be no doubt in God at all. Let me have full confidence in God's power, in my own power of the Spirit. Now we can turn off the candle and prepare for foot soaking. Left hand towards Shrimataji, right hand we'll vibrate the water. Giving a bandhan to the water, we say, Shrimataji, please awaken the power of ocean in this water and let your vibrations flow through me into this water tub. You put your feet in it. And also, we'll first begin with the ice pack. We say, Shrimadaji, please cool my liver. Remove all the excessive heat due to my planning, thinking, overthinking, due to the ego that I feel I'm the doer. No, but I'm not the doer, Shrimataji. Verily, you are the doer. You are the enjoyer. Shrimataji, verily, you do everything. You do all the living work. Please remove all my ego, Shrimataji. Observe on your right hand, children, the base of your right hand palm, if you can feel a cool breeze. Right Swadhisthana. To make your attention pure, you just say, Shrimadaji, remove all the attachments. Attachments of worldly responsibility, worldly life, people, all worldly relationships. Let me have complete detachment. Right thumb. Right nabhi. Right heart. Right vishuddhi. Right agya. Right sahasrar. Observe your entire right hand, center of the hand. Mataji, verily you do everything. You are the doer. I leave everything to you, Shri Mataji. Now, for a few minutes, take your left hand towards the sky. Observe the flow. Is it cool? Some heat is coming from your left hand. So, any leftover heat, it'll all come out through this. Now, left hand above your head. See now again, verify and observe on top of your head if you can feel cool. Is it clear cut? If not, you just say, Shmaji, remove all my stress, all my ego, arrogance, boastfulness, all bumptiousness. Remove it, Shri Mataji. I do nothing at all. Very good. You can wash your feet. And thank Shri Mataji for all the blessings, for all the knowledge, for everything that she's given us. Thank you again and again, Shri Mataji. We will now slowly raise Mother Kundalini. Give ourselves a bandhan. Shri Mataji, this concludes today's session, children. We will not have any